good today. We just run really good, but we didn't play really well. I mean, I probably started playing okay, but we just get the hands, and I didn't feel like playing today. Like I played yesterday, I feel much better than today. So we'll go through hands that we won, that we lost, and to check them. Okay, and please try to comment with me. Okay, I feel like this guy played this terribly, probably. I'm gonna write it down. Like this spots I hate when someone like gets like this. I mean sixes, and we saw like until that he was 3 betting 5%. Okay, now it's 14, but until then was 5%. Okay. Okay, so we bet 1/4. We bet on the turn. We can have like on the flop and shove on the turn. But I feel like we want to bet like 3 streets. We're gonna see like how Pia plays this. Maybe, I don't know. What do you think if we can like check the river here? Just to ask you. Okay. What do you think here? Can you tell me? I'm gonna close Poker Stars. I'm gonna close Poker Stars. So can people tell me here? What do you think? What do you think? Is it better to bet bigger here and shove the turn, or go for the 3 streets? Tell me what you think, and I will go through Pia. Okay. I will like add the range I thought that he has, like something like this. And maybe half of this. Like this. Our range is maybe like this. I wouldn't call against him King 7, Queen 7, Jack 7. So I feel like it's something like this. Uh, I think that it's better to bet small. So we will have like our bluffs will be like ace 10, king 10 type of hands, like suited king 7. And I feel like those hands, because we have like also hands with blocker like ace king, want to bet like flop, then bet the turn, and like try to bluff the river. So we'll go through Pia to see what Pia does, but I feel like this is the better way. 2 jack of here and 5 of spade. Board is 53 122. 53 122. So okay, my strategy was betting 1/3, 1/4. We'll add Pia like this. Then my strategy is to bet 1/3 and we'll make like this. Okay, we're gonna make one like this, and like this bigger size and shove on the turn. Okay, he's gonna bet small probably. Bet like this and like this. Okay. I really like the smaller one. And against that guy I would have like ace 10 because he looks tight and I wouldn't 4-bet like ace 9, I would 4-bet ace 10 off. So I would like probably say we can like put it like this. And it's okay. Just to see king 7, 7 and like this. 5-8 suited I wouldn't call. Okay, let's see. Let's see what would Pia do. And tell me, what do you think? Is there a way that we are checking the river without king of spade? Come on, reform me. Tell me. Kemi, what do you think? Bobito, Hollis Poker, ICM. Tell me. Tell me, guys, what do you think? Is there a way we can check the river with the kings? And I made a mistake because oh wow, I put the wrong out of position. I put it right, but here is not. This is like it should be. Wow, again my mistake. 25, 45, 66, 33, 75, 75, and 50 and 75. Okay. My mistake. I would say that Pia probably folds, probably checks some without king of spade. With the king of spade, I think it's a clear shove. But also, I feel like this player won't have a backdoor flush ever, and he will not have like hand like jack with spade, jack with the. He can have like jack with the spade there. So like ace jack, king jack. So having like king, it's a big deal. It's probably a big deal because he will have some flushes. But like I said, Pia will prefer my strategy, 1/4. Okay, and this guy should check raise a lot. Even ace jack. Okay. Check raise ace 5, which is really okay. And check raise this. Okay, when he calls, the turn was 6 of spade. And we want to bet small again. Okay, so okay guys, sorry, I just forgot. I can make it smaller. Pardon me, I didn't see it. I didn't remember that you have like this. So my mistake. Okay, I'm gonna like make it a little bigger. And like this. Like more like this. Okay, is this okay? Okay, so let's go again. Pia is preferring small bet like so. We're gonna just completely change to the strategy I used. So we're gonna put like this, and without mixed sizing. So Pia prefer smaller sizes that has sense because we want to play 3 street game. So now just the question is what we need to do on the river. I feel like is a shove, and I always shoved, but there's a reason why. Maybe we can check sometimes, and I want to see it. Okay, so we're basically betting anything, which is good. He's basically check raising a lot, which he probably isn't doing it. Ace 5 is check raising because it blocks aces and it's like semi bluff. Ace 4 is a semi bluff. Ace 3, this is like a semi bluff with a pair, and this is like a pure bluff, pure semi bluff like a gut shot, and this is also turning, but mostly with the backdoor flush draws. Okay, jacks are check raise. Nines, okay, 8-9 suited is a flush draw, backdoor flush draw. 7-8 is a backdoor flush draw, and 6-7 is a backdoor flush draw. Ace queen is calling most of the times if it has like a blocker. Okay, so obvious, and he's called. Six of spade is the turn. We're checking. We're basically betting kings. Okay, we're checking some kings with the when we have like both blockers, but without blockers it's a bet always because there is more need to protect. Okay, so we're just gonna bet our kings that we have. We're gonna bet some ace king. We're gonna bet ace 10 like I told you with the blockers and king 10, so it's okay. Betting 5x always, and this no equity hands and jack x. Okay, so we bet again, and this guy calls again. So he's calling like every pair. He's calling gut shots, but only with a flush draw. He's calling ace 5, he's calling ace deuce, he's calling everything here, which he won't be doing. So ace queen is a call again. Okay, and this is probably what he won't do. So, and the river was 9 of spades, and he's checking, and we are shoving kings. Basically we're shoving kings every time with the spade, and we can check sometimes without the diamond. So, but basically we're just checking the one with the doesn't have or diamond or spade. So it's a shove. And what we are bluffing here, we are bluffing ace 10 of spades, which is logical. We bluff ace king, which is also logical, and we bluff king 10, which is logical, and all these king 7 hands that are nothing, we bluff them, and we are also bluffing 5x. Wow, this is strange that he's like bluffing 5x. So we're shoving here, and this guy is like, is it way to shove because guy needs to call? Okay, ace deuce of hearts, basically all ace deuces are call. Folding 10s which have sense, calling 9s, calling 8 9, 7 8 is nuts. Calling. Okay, king queen of spades. This is the my button for betting range. Why are you laughing? King 10 off as a 4-bet bluff. The first hand I can call. I'm calling like normally I'm calling this like ace 10, ace jack, ace queen, king queen, king jack, queen jack. Against like 16% I'm calling king 10, but this is the hands I can call. So basically first hand that I can call is the first hand that is 4-bet bluff. So that's what I'm saying about, because I wouldn't call king 7 against this guy, so I would bluff it. I wouldn't call queen 7, so I would bluff it. I wouldn't call jack 7, I would bluff it. I wouldn't call 7-10, I would bluff it. And I would bluff like 8-5 because I can call it. I would call 6-8, so the next hand is 5-8. So the best strategy with 4-bets is to 4-bet the first hand you can call. So first hand I can call, I 4-bet it. So I'm 4-betting ace 10 because this guy only 3-bet 5%, king 10 as a bluff. Because by doing it that way, your bluffs will make money. Otherwise, they didn't. If they didn't, you would have like right frequencies, and your bluffs will make money. Otherwise, they wouldn't make. So that's the reason why I'm using this strategy, and this is the correct one. But why, Kemi? Because man, I'm calling. Look at my range. Okay, at least look at my. I don't have my usual range here, or I have like. Look at this. This is my defense against small blind against button. So what are you not understanding, man? This is like usual my defense. Like look at this now. Let's go to the Flopzilla. I'm just so when people are saying like that to me, I'm just immediately going crazy. Look at this. We are going to Flopzilla. Look at this now. We'll put around like 16% of hands. That is like normal range. We're gonna put it like this. This should be like and you can go to 20%, it's not problem. So this is like 18% of hands that 3-bet small blind, and you don't have a call range on the small blind, so we need to 3-bet. So everything you play, you 3-bet. So this is like okay strategy, 18%. People go to 20% and it's okay because you add like something like this, but we're gonna make like 18, a little bit tighter strategy, okay? And look at now king 6 suited against that. It has 39, almost 40% equity against this range. And what would you do? You would fold it. How can then you fold it against the 3-bet? When it has like so much more equity and you're in position. So your factor realization equity will be for sure like that. I don't like that, Starboy, but I just don't like it. But it doesn't change a thing. I mean, okay, let's make like this and enter like this. King 6 suited is like look queen 7 suited. 37. I mean, and you're going to realize a lot of equity here. So it's like nonsense when people saying me you're defending too wide. I'm not even 3-betting too wide, or I'm not defending like too wide. This is like my usual range. I played like last 3 years. So okay, so definitely we can close the hand. We played it great, and there is nothing we can do here. We need to shove there, and I shoved and he called. And I feel like I don't know about the turn. I mean, I understand why he called, because he hit the turn and he's gonna have a lot of like eight on the turn. He's gonna have like a lot of 8s and 10s, 8s, 9s and 10s, and they're gonna be in tough spot, and that's why he called with 6s. So I understand that, and there is no like anything he can do or I can do. So okay, played. Let's go here. I just want to ask you here, are there like are you ever calling here or just jamming against like almost, or against 5x? Tell me just that. Are you gonna call here or jam? Okay. What is best play, to jam or to call with the kings? Jam. Let's see what Pierre is doing. I would say that aces are always a call, and I would say that aces are always a call. Okay, this is my big blind strategy on my normal tables, my 3-bet range from big blind. Okay, and this is the range I defend. So this guy probably won't defend that wide. Let's say that he's defending like this. And let's say the board is Martina plače. Okay. I would also say, I don't know, 18, 106. 18, 106. I would say that, but what will Pio do with our exact hand? It's what I want to know. And Pio is gonna mix it, but I wanna know what he does with our blockers. Because what Starboy says, he should flat queen jack there. He should flat queen jack because look at my 3-bet range. And I use Doug Polk's range. This is my 3-bet range. In position, I'm 3-betting 19% big blind versus small blind. So he's gonna flat queen jack definitely. He should. I don't know if he is doing it. Let's see how much he folds. He called only once, so he called with the fives, and that's all we know. I don't know. I felt that he doesn't have like queen 8 suited, and we are basically losing from 6 combos here, and that's it. Let's see what Pio does. Okay, we are betting a lot. We are betting all kings, but we are betting basically here with the equity, checking queen. Okay. Okay. Bet here. He check raises. He should check raise some ace queens, some king queens. Okay, he raises, and we click it back half of the time. We always call aces, we always call queens, and we always call king queen. So our click back is a kings, and it's and a10 is a bluff. So we are like again value bluffing with the 8-10. But we just click it back with this, and it would have sense that we like click back 7-8 suited, but we're not doing it. So I don't know. Okay, and we are not shoving. We are just 2 something xing it. But I didn't use correct ones because he did 5x, so that makes me like if 5x is here, so there's no sense to be going to 50. I mean, we're just gonna jam there. So Pio is like half here. Okay, let's go more. So nothing we can do anything here. And this is a really fucked up hand. And there is like, I felt there is no way that the guy was bluffing and I didn't have any reads. And this is like the spots I'm struggling with. So tell me guys, what to do here. I mean, this is like obvious c-bet, obvious double barrel, and obvious triple barrel. And guy shoves. What do you think? How can we fold this? Like, Pio never folds ace king ever. And we don't need to go through that to know that. So guys, tell me, what but the Pio never folds it. Pio bluffs Jack 10 there. And I thought that the hands that has sense is King Jack. So King Jack can be bluffed, but I don't think. I don't think I would bet ace queen there. So ace queen is the worst hand. We obviously have nines. We obviously have jacks. We obviously have aces, and our weakest hand is ace queen. We have like a jack. Okay. You know what is problem here? Because I thought that the good hand to bluff is king jack there suited. I know, man, but I feel like Pio is calling every time ace king. Let's go. Let's see. I'm sure of it. And like, who is the best player in the world? Pio, not us. Let's go to like this. It was a cutoff versus middle position. Okay. So my range would be like this. Let's see what we knew about the guy. Okay, he didn't fall to 3-bet. Okay, I would 3-bet him widely. Like this. I feel like probably something like this. Let's say he called like this, which is reasonable, and the flop is can you tell me, do I put like ace jack against this guy called 3-bet range there? I'm gonna put ace jack off because I would call ace jack off. 3 jack of hearts, 9 of. I just don't feel that random guy would bluff ever here. Like I was thinking the same thing you were thinking, but I don't think. But I didn't choose such a big size. I used the normal size. He needs to have 32%. I feel okay. Let's make like a half of the. Let's make a half of it. Okay. Okay. Let's do it like this. Okay, 19182. 170 to pardon. I would do it like 3x against when we are not deep. When we are not deep, it's okay, but when we are deep, no. I would do it like if we are not deep. But I just don't. I mean, I'm really, really sure that the random guy is never bluffing here. But just to tell you, like, I would never fall to a guy that I think it's a good player. Never. I would never fall to a good player here. I would just fall the normal guy, I mean. But that would be like, I mean, let's see against my range. Let's see against my range what type of equity has. I think ace jack is the pure call here. Okay. And look at ace jack off. 51 and he needs to have 33. Bobito, I agree with you, man. That's the way I felt there. I mean, we catch the ace on the turn. It's much different because when we catch it on the turn, okay, we are betting basically anything. He's calling. He doesn't call ace queen, which I feel that they're gonna call it. And he's definitely not gonna check raise like this. Okay, the turn was ace of diamonds, and we are betting like always ace king, but checking some ace queen. He's gonna call Starboy. He's gonna call every pocket pair. So look at this. We are betting, and he should like check raise ace jack sometimes. Ace 9 suited, nines, jack 10 is a bluff here. Okay. I don't understand why he prefers jack 10 over king jack. I just don't understand that. It's just so many more logic that to block ace king there than to like jack 10. I just don't understand that ever. We bet. Okay, we don't bet ace king that much. We are betting the one with the hearts. So we're basically betting the king of hearts. Okay. And we had a combo that Pio is betting always. Backdoor flush draw with ace and the king without backdoors. Jack 10 unblocks king queen. Okay. Okay. But so basically what are we doing? Like we are check raising the turn. He's betting and we are check raising the turn y to I don't understand like okay, so what the villain will do with the king queen fold? against the check raise, right? And we raise and P of folds king queen. Okay. Okay. And what on the river? What are we doing on the river with Jack 10? We are like giving up, right? No, we're shoving Jack 10. Okay. Then I like the play. And this case folding sometimes. It seems really tough here. We bet, he calls, the river is 5 of diamonds, he checks. We bet, and we have a shove range. We bet, and the guy ships, and we fold half of the ace kings. Dr. Upswing, would you fold ace king there? Tell me honestly, would you fold ace king there? Would you fold it here in this spot, in my shoes, against unknown player? Would you fold it or not? But PF folds it mostly. Okay. I'm okay with the fold. I'm okay with the fold. You won't tell Dr. Upswing. I guess most people would fold it. Yep, you would fold it, okay. Can you tell me here, what do you think about the size? Go bigger and shove the turn, right? Okay. I don't like this. This was a mistake. I just don't know why did I did it. I mean, this is a clear 1/3 shove turn, 1/3 shove turn, and also on the king XX is a 1/3, not a 1/4 in the forward pot. So my mistake here. Yep, and shove the turn here just doesn't have any sense. The problem is here we don't have ace queen. He has ace queen, but we have like ace king that's gonna shove. He's gonna have like also jack queen suited, 10 queen suited, ace jack suited, I don't know, king jack suited, king 10 suited. But playing like this, I feel like it's terribly played because okay, but I mean it's clear call here. We don't need to discuss it. It's clear call, but my sizing is definitely off here. And played it. Okay. Maybe shove on. What do you think about shove on the flop? Or on in her shoes? Or call against this size? Okay. I just thought about what if like betting here 1/3 and shove on the turn with ace queen. Shove on the flop with ace king. I feel like that's a good play also. If we want to bluff. Okay, let's see what I did here. Okay. What I did here. Okay, I remember this hand really good. We bluffed on the... Okay, I liked it. I like this hand. The guy bet, and this is like a fishy move. I guess that he has a set, he would check this, and when he bets this small, I used to see like a pair, weak pair or something like that, and he calls, and turn is a 6, and I was betting half of the pot. I feel like with this size he's gonna fold like 9x here, and we're gonna bet like king with this size. I really like this play. He's gonna shove with the flush, but I also thought that on the turn fish will like bet bigger with the flush. This like seems to me a classic fishy move. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't do it on the diamonds and bluff when there is no diamonds. I don't know. The guy shoved on us, and it's obvious he had a flush, but maybe bet 1/3 on the river. I guess 1/3 on the river is the better. 1/3 on the river, and or bet half when the diamond is missed. I feel like from what I saw, fishes here like. I feel like not only a flush draw. Look at the size that he used. Like with that size, he's gonna probably bet like 9x here. So he's gonna bet like 9x here with that. From what I saw, that like from fishes. Yep, I agree with you. I mean, I'd raise there, and it's super weak. And on the river, the diamond hits. Of course, he's gonna have diamonds. So maybe bluff when the diamonds are not. I don't know. Maybe bluff when the diamonds is not. When the diamonds is not. I know he's got a flush, but I'm thinking about our play. I mean, our play only needs to work. We are betting half of the pot, so um, he needs to defend like 67% of the range here. And if his range is gonna weak, like weak pairs, like Jack 10, like Queen 10, like I don't know, 6 7 or stuff like that, or like 5x, I don't know, like 8 9. I feel like he's not gonna defend nearly enough. But maybe a spewy hand on the river. Maybe the good plan was to on the river to give up with when the diamond hits, and bluff when. Of course, that was also yep.